Hey everybody, Varun here from Language Academy. Guys, very excited to connect with Nayan today. Very first attempt in PTE, 8 each with a perfect 90 in speaking, perfect 90 in listening. Welcome to the show, Nayan. Congratulations.
Thank you, Varun. Thank you for inviting me.
Very first attempt, a perfect 90 in speaking and listening, 8 each in PT. What did you do? Normally, students, they don't really want to go for classes. They want to try PT. Very first, go by themselves. They want to see where they stand, and then they decide if they need to go for the classes. Why you had this thing in mind that before I go for the first attempt, I need to take proper classes?
Back in 2018, I looked at the PTE and I was looking at your video on YouTube, and I was sort of had this in mind that I have to clear PTE, but then I left it behind. And this year, when I kicked off end of 2020 and start of 2021, what I looked at is should I go for the attempt or should I start preparing? And I was continuously following about Language Academy on Facebook page, and what
Hmm.
I found out is that well, if I go for an attempt, I'm just wasting money for it. And I if I opt for Language Academy, they give proper coaching, proper feedback, and I was looking at the scores and results everywhere, which really helped me to make a call that I should be going for a coaching first and then give the attempt. So yeah, people waste money, people waste time into going
Hmm.
into first attempt first and then offer training. I opted for coaching and then went for an attempt.
Correct, correct. So basically, you had a very straight thing in mind that yes, I don't really want to waste time and money. Get everything sorted, go for the exam, clear it in the very first go, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Very, very well done. What do you think? Being an online student can sound a bit tougher at times. We feel like we don't have physical location, we don't have face-to-face classes. Being an online student, what do you think? What are the factors which help you get the score in the very first go? Was that the mock test? Was that the classes? What was the most important thing?
I think in the start, as a different student, I also felt like in the first week that why I opted for a online class rather than a physical class. But given I was hearing continuously about Language Academy, I was looking at your posts, I was looking at videos, I thought let's give it a try. Let's do it. And what I did is, in the first week, I was joined strategy class and I was joining practice class together with strategy class. So
Hmm.
usually people don't do it. Usually people go for
Hmm.
strategy class and next week they go for practice class. So yeah,
Hmm.
that really helped me. And the online resources that you give and the feedback that is given online, it's no different from physical feedback. I see it more engaging sometimes in online because you can call one to one to your tutor and you can get the feedback how you are doing. So I think the in this era of COVID, we can't
Hmm.
deny online training. So I think it went well, definitely.
That's right. That's right. Very well done, guys. Very important. Doesn't matter if you're taking online classes or on campus classes. You need to take proper feedback, proper guidance. Take as many mock tests. Then, when it comes to practice portal, how useful was the practice portal, and how important do you think mock tests are before you go for the exam?
I think practice portal has been very helpful. So I had a schedule given by a tutor in one of the online classes, and I used to follow that schedule regularly. So it had some amount of read aloud, some amount of repeat sentences, some amount of write from dictations. So the practice portal, I used to practice there every day, and I used to keep a track of everyday performance. So if I am doing bad in an area, I'll just mark it as red. If I'm good in an
Hmm.
area, I'll just mark it as green. So as I go forward on a week, and practice portal gives me right daily tracker of what I am doing on that day, right? So I was able to see, okay, so these are the tasks which I am lagging. So let's start giving more time to these tasks and let's start giving less time to these tasks. So in the morning, I used to prioritize those tasks before my job, and then in the evening after my work, I used to prioritize those tasks which I am good at. So I think
Hmm.
that worked for me. And mock tests are super important. I gave around 25 plus mock tests, and
Hmm.
that gives you confidence, and that gives tells you that this is how you have to do it. Yeah, when you sit in the exam, uh, if you have done mock test 20 times, you are just there. You don't need
Hmm.
to be surprised that what kind of questions are coming or how I'm going to do to crack on the time.
Correct, correct. So basically, when you take the mock test, you put yourself in the same scenario as you'll have when you go for the exam.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
if you have gone through the same scenario 20 times, that's a lot. You won't be nervous over there. You'll know what's coming next. No surprises. You are going bang on. You are going to smash each and every question PT throws on you. Very well done. Any final piece of advice for students out there planning to go for exam? What are the do's? What are the don'ts when it comes to the PT exam?
Okay. So I think the first and foremost mantra should be just do it. Don't think too much about it. Just do it. Okay. And the key is that you get the right feedback from your tutors. If your tutor is saying that this is where you are lagging, that means you are lagging there, because they have experience with so many students out there. And the other thing is you have to keep a track of your progress or keep a track of your practice. If you have to practice regularly, and the feedback that Language Academy and Varun and Isha and team gives on the spot, I think that that's very helpful. You need to know where you are committing mistakes to
Hmm.
improve them. And just before your exam, keep your mind cool. Keep You have done it many times. You have done it in your mock test. You have done it in practice. Just go for it. So yeah,
Hmm.
that's the mantra. The cons could be, for me, it was I was sick for 3 days in the first 2 weeks of preparation, but then it was some infection, and then I went back. So even if life will be challenging to you to say, oh, you cannot do it, just go for it. Just
Hmm.
continue back to your rhythm. So yeah, that's it.
That's right. You need to push yourself continuously, overcome any challenge life throws on you, and then you need to be consistent, follow the feedback, and always approach the tutors. That's what I believe is the key reason of your success. You need to communicate, you need to ask for your doubts, you need to ask for feedback, and you need to analyze yourself. You need to see what mistakes you're making, what is the reason for the mistake, how to overcome the mistakes, take mock test, go for the exam, and clear it in the very first go. Congratulations once
Thank you.
again. See, hope to see you soon in Australia.
Thank you, and definitely see you in Australia.
Thanks, Nan. That's it from this video, guys. I'll see you very soon. Keep on practicing, be consistent, and make sure you practice, take feedback, and crack your PT in the very first go like he has done it. Thanks, guys.